Hi, and welcome to The Bright Balloon, a podcast where I'm sharing bright ideas for your balloon business. My name is Sarah Meyer, and I'm a balloon business owner like you, and I love the creative side of what I do, but I really love the business side, which seems to be the part where most people struggle. So I'm here to help. Each week, I'm bringing you an episode full of bite-sized tips you can use to make improvements in your business. I want you to make more money, eliminate stress, and learn along with me as we grow our creative businesses together. Welcome to The Bright Balloon, presented by 17 Hats. Hello and welcome to another episode. Today, I have a special interview with my friends Alex and Ellie from Pacha Balloons up in Toronto, Canada, and we are talking about their business, but also an upcoming event that they are hosting in Toronto that I'm so excited to be part of. So it is taking place on July 25th, and tickets are still available. And if you are in the US, just a quick reminder that Toronto is a really quick flight over the border. So if you have your passport, hop on a flight and join us for this one-day event. I cannot wait for you to learn more about it and to see many of you there on the 25th. So let's take a quick break and head over to the UGlu Hotline and then get into this interview with Alex and Ellie from Pacha Balloons. Welcome to the UGlu Hotline, where we discuss great advice that sticks. Brought to you by Pro Tapes. If you have a question or some great advice to share, click the link in the show notes to call in and leave a voicemail.
Hi, my name is Carol Linder, and I own Carol's Balloon Art in Charleston, South Carolina. And my question, it's not UGlu related, but I would like to know the best way to price marquees. Is it per balloon you use, or the value, if there's twisting in it, or what have you? So that's my question. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Hey, Carol. Thank you for calling in. I personally think the best way to charge for a marquee is how Misti from Balloons by Misti does it. And in episode 146, she shared all about her pricing and deliveries, and she charges per item. So before this, I would have just charged a flat fee, like $150 for a balloon marquee. But then sometimes people have 2 digits or 3 digits, and then they want a specialty balloon, or sometimes we get in our own way and we add way too many details, or sometimes we just want to try something new, but it takes a lot more energy or time or balloons. So I think the way Misti does it is the best option, and she knows what all of her items cost, so each individual component. So she has a set fee for a helium balloon, a mylar balloon, a megaloon number, a twisted detail, a quad. Like, she knows all of these individual component prices, and that way she can kind of add up in her head real quick what something costs. Or if someone wants to stick within a certain budget, she knows what will fit that budget, versus what I used to do, which was charge $150, and sometimes people got $102 arrangement, and other people got a $300 arrangement because I would get carried away. So I am definitely switching to Misti's pricing. One important detail is that she doesn't share all of this information with her clients. They don't know what each individual component costs. They just know that they are getting a mid-range marquee or a high-end marquee. So if you haven't listened to her episode yet, it changed my business. Episode 146, and she talks about her deliveries and pricing, and she talks all about pricing marquees in that episode. The other option is to charge so much that it's profitable no matter what. So I know there are some people that do like $500 marquee deliveries, and in that case, pretty much no matter what you add, you're going to make a profit. So that would be the other way that you could go. Super custom, super high end, add all the bells and whistles, and no matter what, you know you're going to make a lot of money. Hope this helps. Thanks for calling in. Pro Tapes is a leading manufacturer of specialty tape products like Pro Gaff, Pro Artist Tape, and our favorite balloon tape, UGlu, which helps you create amazing balloon arrangements and decorations in less time. You can save 5% on UGlu when you buy directly from Having a Party using code BRIGHT at checkout.
All right, welcome to this episode, Alex and Ellie. We are talking about a very exciting upcoming class. I'm excited to go to Canada, and you guys are hosting. You are doing this for your community. Before we talk about the class and what you have planned, let's do an introduction. Tell us about your business, where you're located, and what you do.
Sure. Go ahead. Okay. So our business is Pacha Balloon Creations. We've been in the industry for 23 years this year. We're located in Woodbridge, Ontario, Canada. So it's
the city of Vaughan.
Yeah. The city
just north of Toronto.
Yeah. About 20 minutes, an hour and a half in traffic, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
So have you guys been doing balloons together all that time?
So actually, yes and no. So Ellie's always been in the background. She's always been doing our computer tech stuff, like as far as images and graphics, all that sort of thing.
Yeah. And now social media, of course, is a whole other job.
So now when we started originally, we were a lawn decorating company. So we rented out lawn signs for birth announcements, birthdays, things like that. So we made our own, painted them, rented them out. And it was more like a part-time thing while we were in school. And then we took our first balloon introduction class with Karen at SKS. And we were just in love with the things that can be done with balloons. So we switched our lawn sign business right directly into balloon decorating.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
The rest is history. Ellie was still in school at the time.
Yeah. So Alex graduated first. Obviously, she's my older sister, and then I graduated afterwards. So while I was in school, I was still working with her somewhat part time, but she was more full time before I was.
So Ellie took on an animation background as well. She has a degree in animation.
Yes.
So her computer animation background led her into actually a graphics job. She was back and forth, but she was always behind the scenes anyway.
So creativity,
never too far away.
Creativity wise, it all connects though.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So
that's really cool. And then how long have you both been doing it full time?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because it was kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out for a while, and then full time. And then
I'd say at least 17 years, maybe.
Probably,
it wasn't too far after we started that I
you were pretty much jumped in full time almost right away.
So when COVID came around and all of a sudden people were doing like the yard signs and balloons and kind of was it like a flashback? You were like, we've been doing this for 20 years.
I basically said that. I said, oh my goodness, all the lawn signs came back. Everything came full circle. Actually, even in the balloon industry, the funny thing we noticed was all of the designs we used to do at like balloon designs back when we started were all coming back. It was like full circle design wise too. So, all the outdoor events there were definitely more of them. And those like
just the drop off, simple deliveries and things.
Like that. So it was it was full circle, even design wise. It was funny.
But you're right. Seeing the lawn art just sort of gave us flashes of our beginnings
coming back.
So that was good.
Yeah, I had a moment of like, should I do the lawn signs? And I was like, no, everything would be wrong. Like, it would be a nightmare.
The issue with that is the reason we have to let the lawn signs go too is most times the people around here wanted them delivered at night so that it would be a surprise first thing in the morning for the people who actually delivered, whose birthday it was. So it was difficult afterwards if we had a morning event. You're literally working around the clock. It was like drop off, pick up, go here, there, and we couldn't focus.
Late at night and then early mornings for the events, especially if it was a corporate event or something like that. And then we just had to stop one of them.
I mean, we do that anyways because a lot of times we are working around the clock, especially when you have teardowns and stuff. But it's different. It's not that you're in a separate location. This is all kind of streamlined, right? So very different.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey friends, the next time you need to order supplies for your professional balloon business, head over to Havin' a Party Wholesale. They carry all of the brands that we love and need to run our profitable balloon businesses, and they are family owned and operated, and they know the business inside and out. They've even offered listeners of the podcast a 5% off coupon code when you use the code BRIGHT at checkout. So next time you need to order, head over to havinaparty.com.
Well, so tell me about your business today. Obviously, it's you two. Do you have any other employees?
We did.
Yes.
Pre-COVID, we did. Now we do not.
Okay.
So right now it's the two of us. And it's not a retail location. We have a retail as far as a storefront, but it's not open to the public. So it's more of a studio.
Yeah. We call it more of a balloon studio or a balloon boutique, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So it's not that people can just come in and kind of grab and go arrangements. It's designs that they're for events.
Okay. And you guys are, I mean, you're hardcore decorators, but I know from Balloon Wonderland and then obviously the big balloon build, which you guys, I mean, you were on the Twister team that just made those incredible characters at my build in Lake Geneva. Are you just like jacks of all trade or are you really twisters? Because you know what you're doing twisting.
You know what? We don't actually consider ourselves twisters. No. But I guess jack of all trades.
Over the years, we've just taken so many different courses, and education is so important, and learning different techniques that we can alternate to whatever we need or whatever our client needs, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have to be a specific, like it's not just organic. If you want something else included, we can do that, or various types of helium arrangement. We do a lot of helium arrangements actually in different styles.
But I also found even in terms of like the drop off, like the porch deliveries we were doing over the past few years because of COVID, we had to add a lot of little details here and there to them. Right. It wasn't just, classic decor. It wasn't just organic anymore. It was like an arrangement, but with the details, with like a character added to it or whatnot. And then a lot of the caricatures everyone loves too. So those became popular.
Yeah. That's neat. Well, let's talk about the class that you are planning in your area. Like this is, this is something you guys, I mean, we've met and we started chatting and it's clearly something you're passionate about. I'm really excited to go, but what is in store for your event? Give us the date.
We are very, very excited to have you. Thank you. So the dates are, it's a 1-day event.
Yes.
It's Tuesday, July 25th. You want to take over? It starts from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yep. So the actual title of the class is called Mimosas, Mocktails, and Mingling. So it came about from, we were teaching so many classes. Oh, and then the detail is actually networking for balloon professionals, obviously. But what happened was we were teaching a lot of classes. And at these classes, we would only have, a good like 10, 15 minutes to chat with everyone on lunch. And during that time, everyone would say, oh, it would be nice if we could just sit down and mingle, right? Or just have that time to chat about what we need to chat about, what's on our mind at the moment or anything like that. And we thought, you know what, let's do an actual event based on that. So we could all get together and discuss, obviously the balloon business side of it is not always touched upon when we're going to classes because you're just learning a technique,
right?
But not getting into the business portion of it. So we'd like to touch upon that this time.
Yeah. So we're trying to have a little bit of a different edge to the classes we normally teach. So this is about everyone, whether you're new in the industry or you're seasoned in the industry, it doesn't matter the levels. Everyone sort of goes through has the same questions.
Yes. And there's ups and downs to every business, right? So, and at this point in the year, we thought, we're halfway through. This is a good time to just reassess, stop and, plan your goals for the next half of the year and just look at what you need to focus on, right?
And networking too. I mean, I know there's so many balloon companies in our area, but knowing each other really helps because working together, we can't do it all, right? You can't be everywhere all at the same time. So getting a new group of people to rely on, meeting new people, seeing how everyone's sort of on the same playing field, you don't feel so isolated either. Because I know a lot of times we're all just in our studios thinking, what's happening out there.
Yeah. And a lot of people similar to us are, in the same boat where, employee wise, maybe they're back to just themselves and starting up again with, okay, so now we have to work on building the hired help. So if you do know people in your area, which it happens all the time, we say, hey, can you help us on this build? We have a big installation coming up. Yeah. Can you come and help us? And we have local artists that we call on for help, which is amazing to have.
That it's not only local, this event, it's welcome to anyone.
Yes,
we have lots of friends in the US and if they have the time to come, by all means, we'd love to have you there. That's another thing is that we rely on other people in the industry that we know, because say you get a client that's asking for an event in New York. Well,
yes.
Okay, I have someone, right?
Yes.
So it's always good to meet people from everywhere, which we've met over the years. Yeah.
Hi, this is Jeff from Balloon Suite by Asset Lab. We help balloon decor businesses bring in more sales and leads with a high-tech toolkit that includes your website, your domain, your advertising, your search engine optimization. Our plans start at $50 a month, and we'll even buy out your Wix or Squarespace or GoDaddy subscription to help you get onto a platform that's made for and optimized for your business in balloon decor. Check us out at balloonsuite.com.
Well, and in case we have people who are listening who are total geography flunkies like I was, looked at a map. You guys, Toronto was like an hour flight from where I live. Like, it's so close.
Yes.
So I would imagine you're not more than like 2 hours from anyone in the Midwest. I would imagine.
No,
not at all. York, you're like
close.
pretty close.
Yes.
So it's not.
We're not living in igloos, you know.
Exactly.
We don't have the RCMP.
No, we have the same weather as you.
Yeah, so it's really close. So I think if you have a passport, this is a super affordable event to go to. Like, it's probably less expensive than flying to California.
I was going to say, especially for the US, because your dollar is so much better than ours.
Yeah, you have a bonus for coming here. And actually, near our area, there's an outlet mall if anyone wants to go shopping.
So, and we do have a hotel for anyone staying out of town, coming in from out of town, 10% discount from a hotel that's very close to us. And it'll be very close to get to the venue we're hosting this event at. So anybody interested can reach out to us.
Yes.
And we'll take care of that.
Flying in, it's Toronto. It's the Toronto airport.
Yes. So it's Toronto Pearson International.
YYZ.
Yeah.
It's
Toronto
YYZ.
Pearson International Airport.
Yeah.
And it starts late enough. You could even fly in that morning. Like, you could even take a morning flight and just Uber straight to the venue. So I'm like Canada, that's so far. And then I was like, I'm an idiot. It's an hour.
Well, so we actually drove to Wisconsin.
Yeah, for your build. Yeah, we drove for your build.
It was what, about 10 hours?
Yeah, we love road trips though. Yeah. So for us, it was
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that you guys drove.
Yeah, we drove in.
That's awesome.
So,
I feel like this is my dream class because I love teaching. I love teaching balloons, but really I've built my entire business on like arches, columns, organic. Like, I'm not kidding. That's probably it. You know, it's all variations of those things. And that's very profitable and very fast and very streamlined. So I feel like people maybe tend to not overinvest. I don't want to say that, but they believe that if I just learn this next technique, then my business is going to take off. And it's like, you literally don't. Whatever you know now, if you focus on the business side of it, that's what's going to make you the money. Like the networking, the growth, the streamlining your communication, like that's what's going to make it feel easy. And I feel like those are all the little tips that I pick up at events like this, where I can actually just ask those questions, things like delivery and install, and how do you negotiate this? And what do you do when this happens? Like, I think people will get so much value out of this.
Yes. Any of those questions that you just have in your mind and you're like, I wish I had someone I could speak to about this.
So, and we're making this for that, more of a very casual space. It's not like there's a full buffet brunch being open and it's just like very casual, get up, take it. It's not going to be an official, we're eating right now, everybody stop talking. It's just going to be like really
mingling the whole day.
Yeah.
And we just wanted everything in one location so that you don't have to like break and go to lunch across the street or something like that, right? Like it's not like that. The actual event space itself has this beautiful buffet brunch that they're putting on it. And, we sit, we eat, we discuss,
chat,
and
and go ahead. Can I say the surprise now?
So
Ellie hasn't posted this yet, but we do have a surprise. So as far as learning, if people are going to think beyond the business part that there isn't physical learning, so there is. We're actually going to be creating displays around the room that day. We won't show hands-on how to make them, but we will have the design sheets for them so that people can take home with them, those that are attending. And our very special surprise is our talented friend Derek Wong, speaking of twisting.
He's a twister, all right.
So he'll be doing a small design that everyone can take away with them to add to their own decor.
something easy to incorporate into the class. Because again, it's not a full technique class, but we do want, some of that being discussed as well. Aspect. Yeah. So we'll touch upon the balloon business side of it, and then also have a little bit of hands-on and a few other.
Yeah, there are a couple of other surprises, but we're going to leave those to our guests who actually
It's a nice break. It's a nice, should we say one of them or not? No? It's a nice break from, we've been working, from April until now, honestly feels like a blur.
Yeah, I haven't come up for air. Like, it's not even fun. I'm just like, when does it stop?
Yes. So, and it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, health-wise, it's not a good thing. Right. So for us all to just kind of regroup and, chat and mingle and network and have that aspect of it. And then the relaxing portion of it is that it's all in one location and you're just sitting together. And
And like you said, if someone doesn't have time to stay the full day, those around the area, within even the northern US, I guess. Yeah. Midwest, like you said.
Yeah.
Right. Sure. It's an easy.
It's quick.
Yeah. And I think it's so hard to prioritize the business stuff when it is like a blur like this. You're like, I'm so busy.
Absolutely.
I can't network right now. I can't set goals. I can't reach out to clients. But then in 2 months, when there's nothing, you're like, oh, shoot, I have to go back in time and do that work. So
and prepare now. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. How do people sign up and what does it cost?
Okay.
So I don't know if everyone will be seeing it through which social media platform, but let's say, I'll start with Instagram. So we are at Balloons by Pacha on Instagram, and there is a post that's pinned. Obviously, our extremely special guest, you, our amazing panelist. So there's a picture of you. And it's called Mimosas, Mocktails, and Mingling, Networking for Balloon Professionals with Sarah Mayer. And that post is pinned. So the actual address of the event venue is on there as well. And the link is in our bio on Instagram. So that'll connect you to where you can find the tickets.
Yeah. So the tickets are $285 Canadian.
Okay.
So yes. I don't know what that translates.
Oh, I should have checked that.
It translates to a bargain.
Exactly.
Right.
And does that include everything?
You can also email us.
Not hotel, obviously, but
right.
Yes. Yeah. It includes the food. There are surprises. There are prizes, definitely. And then again, like we said, the recipe sheets, it'll be a fun summer theme. Oh, we could say one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
So Premium Conwin was generous enough to send us a mini air inflator that we're giving away as one of our special prizes. So we're very proud about that. And we thank Premium Conwin and Liz Romani for sending those over to us with some other little things that they're putting in our goodie bags too.
Yes. So that'll be a great thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we also have, email, I forgot to mention. So that's on Instagram. But if you do need to email us, it would be info@pachaballoons.ca, and I could spell it. So PACHABALLOONS.ca. So that's the email.
Perfect. And then wherever people are listening to this episode, we will link all of that directly in the show notes so people can just click and sign up. So I am very excited.
We're excited. Can't wait.
I'm going to be coming in hot. I'm going on a cruise.
Yes.
And we're flying back the night before. So I'm not even leaving the airport. I'm getting on a different flight and flying to Canada and never even going home. So
I have to warn you, you have a lot of Canadian fans here. So a lot of love when you come in here.
I can't wait. I feel so dumb. All I know about Toronto is that the real estate is insane.
That's very accurate. Yes.
Well, I can't wait. All right. Well, I'm so excited. Is there anything else you want to add? Anything else people need to know before they quickly go and buy their tickets?
Go ahead.
I think if anybody has any questions, just feel free to email us or DM us, whatever is easier for them. And then Ellie just wants to add one thing.
If anybody has any questions that they want us to touch upon in the class, absolutely. Just let us know, and then we can prepare that to be incorporated in the class as well.
Absolutely. Well, I wait, and I think, yes, we're the panelists, but I think everyone there will have something to contribute.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, it's not like it's only us speaking. We want everyone a part of this and just enjoy themselves. We want everyone to have a lot of fun with this.
And it's funny when you bring up one topic, it just leads into a conversation of something else, right? So
Well, I don't think we'll have to work hard to keep the conversation going. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And it's really soon. It is. It's fun. It'll be here.
July 25th.
It's like less than a month away now. I can't believe it. It feels like it was so far, and now that's like almost here.
Yes.
Congratulations to you guys. I'm sure this has been a lot of work, and I'm so excited to come and be part of it. So thank you so much.
Thanks. We can't wait to have you.
All right. I will see you soon.
All right.
Thanks for listening. As usual, I tried to keep it bright and light. Our presenting sponsor is 17 Hats, the CRM I use to cut the chaos and manage my entire balloon business. From the lead capture form on my website to workflows and email templates, invoicing and grab-and-go garland automated bookings, it's all powered by 17 Hats, the best customer relationship management system for balloon businesses. There's even a 50% off coupon code waiting for you in the show notes wherever you're listening. I'll see you next week in another episode.